So The Brazen is a film that I blind bought and just finished watching for the second time. And I definitely appreciated it the second time more than the first time for sure. This film is so horrendously acted, and the plot is simple. I mean, the plot makes sense, but the execution is just so ridiculous in the way they direct it and the screenplay. It's just, I mean, I could go on and on how much B movie banter the Brazen Bull is. I don't know if I can even call this a B film. It goes kind of beyond that. I might do like, I don't know. I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my YouTube channel and how I'm gonna sort different reviews out. I'm doing the seller reviews, which is typically horror, and I've been doing B movie banter, and this is what it's gonna fall under. But I might switch it up a little bit because I might separate B movies from actual shit films. I think I'm gonna keep this one. I didn't. I wanted to watch it a second time to see if I wanted to keep it at all because it's so bad. But basically, the plot is Jennifer Tisdale, who is Ashley Tisdale's sister. Her character has a fiance who basically buys like like abandoned buildings or buildings that have been foreclosed, and he buys this one, which he intends to turn into condos. And Jennifer Tisdale's friend is a documentary filmmaker, and she wants to document Jennifer Tisdale's character on how she finds the properties, how her fiance finds the properties, basically going from purchasing it to turning it into the condos which they intend to. And she's documenting this thing, and they go to the property, and it's all, basically stage one. There's nothing built or anything. It's basically an abandoned building, and they encounter this serial killer basically, who's in the building and murdering people, and eventually he ends up kidnapping the fiance. Tyler is his name. I think his name is David Frank Fletcher Jr. is the actor. So this serial killer played by Michael Madsen, who Michael Madsen, I swear, is in everything. I don't know what kind of career or drive he has, because he's been in Quentin Tarantino films and then he's in the shittiest films ever. I swear to God, he will literally take any role. Any role. It's unbelievable. Like, I'll watch the shit, like I'll come across the shittiest film and it's like Michael Madsen's in it. Okay, I get, like, he just takes anything. He will take any role. He will work with Quentin Tarantino, and then he will work in some CGI shark movie. I guess he just doesn't care. I don't know. He's an amazing actor. I appreciate him, but my God, he literally will take anything. So he's the psychopath in this film, and he's really good. Like, he's really good. He's probably the best in this film. You can see him right there. Jennifer Tisdale, worst actress in the film. I'm sorry. She is horrendous. I can't even with her acting. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable to watch, but my God. Geez, I feel bad ripping people apart, but I mean, I can't act any better. But I'm just saying, like, it's pretty bad. But yeah, the story continues. Michael Madsen's pretty psychotic in the movie, and I mean, I don't know, like, there's certain scenes that I just I they're so bad. I mean, Tyler is her fiance is lying on the bed, and he had like three fingers chopped off, and then his hand, and he's just like, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I'm like, okay, so apparently people don't go into shock, or you know, there's no, infection of wounds in this film, because that's just out the window. And then Michael Madsen takes a blowtorch to his like limp, or what do you call it, thump, when you're missing a hand, whatever, and blowtorches the thing, and he's just like, ah, and finally he starts screaming. But then afterwards he's just like back to normal, because again, no infections. There's a woman, an actress, I forget her name, Emily. Shit, I got her name. Hold up. Rachel Hunter, who is a New Zealand actress, and this drives me crazy. Okay, either do an American accent or do a New Zealand accent, because she goes back and forth, and it drives me absolutely nuts. She's switching back and forth between New Zealand and American, and it drives me crazy. Just do American or do New Zealand. Do New Zealand. Be New Zealand in America. There's nothing wrong with that. You could have, immigrated to America from New Zealand, and you speak with a New Zealand accent. Do that. Don't go back and forth. It's annoying. It drives me crazy. And like in one sentence, she'll be like in a New Zealand accent, and then an American accent, and then American accent and New Zealand accent in the same sentence. Drives me up the wall. Ugh, I don't know. Just pick one. Pick one. There's me nitpicking. Like I said, I really enjoyed this film the second time, like just now, because I just finished it, rather than the first time, because the first time I hated it. There's audio issues in this too. There's a scene where two characters are speaking, and it switches back and forth between the girl and the guy. And when the girl speaks, there's an echo, because they're in a big empty room, so everything's echoing. And the girl is speaking in an echo, and then it switches to the guy, and there's no echo, because he's doing a dub, or his voice is dubbed over. There's no echo in it. And then it switches back to the girl, and it echoes again. And then it switches back to the guy, and there's no echo. Like, you couldn't fix that? Come on, man. Come on. Again, I feel like a jackass, because I'm reviewing and nitpicking on a film that I don't know if I could do any better. But Jesus Christ, you're really going to release a film with that kind of audio issue? Like, dub them both. You can't have one chick echoing, and there's an echo in the room, and then when it switches to the guy, there's no echo. So, and there's a scene, oh my gosh, I don't know how I can describe this visually without a description or an example, but this chick is walking on a balcony, and she's walking forward, and it's empty in front of her. There's nothing, there's nowhere for anybody to hide. She's just walking forward, and then the Michael Madsen, the killer, comes side screen and grabs her, basically. So she's walking forward, and Michael Madsen comes side screen, like, grabs her and covers her mouth and kidnaps her. There is nowhere where he could hide. Nowhere. Like, there's nowhere where he could hide. Like, he would have to have been climbing the building and jumping over the balcony for him to be able to surprise her like that. It is so ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. But you know what? It's enjoyable. I actually enjoyed it the second time. It's a great film to laugh at. And I don't know I don't know if because I wanted to sell it, but I don't know if I enjoy it. Like, if I can say I enjoyed the film, that's a hard one. I can laugh at it, I can enjoy it for that, because if a film entertains me, that's all I need. Like, I can watch a bad film as long as it's entertaining. And I can say that The Brazen Bull is entertaining enough. Like I said, I can laugh at it. But my God, the decisions in the film, like directing wise, are crazy. Whew. When did this come out? 2010. A lot of films were released in 2010, actually. But like I said, it's bad, but it's enjoyable. And Jennifer Tisdale is, I mean, she tried. She put her heart into it, that's for sure. Michael Madsen, like I said, isn't anything. And he's a great actor. He's a great actor. I just don't know, like, when you have Quentin Tarantino on your resume, why you need to dive into these kind of films. Like, why do you need to? All you have to say is, "Oh, I worked with Quentin Tarantino and multiple times." He didn't just do it once. He's Quentin Tarantino's go-to guy. So why do you need to dive into like the the B movies of the B movies? Like, I don't know. I mean, unless he just wants to do it for fun, or because he doesn't need the paycheck. I'm sure he has plenty of that. So I guess he just likes to do it for fun or whatever. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it. It's fun. It's enjoyable, like I said, to laugh at. And that's my review for the Brazen Bull. So till next time, I will see you later. Cheers.